What if you dared to change? Seriously, stop for a second and think about it. What if everything you've been waiting for, the success, the happiness, the breakthrough, is locked behind the one door you've been too scared to open? What if you've been sleeping on your own potential, hitting the snooze button on your life, while the best version of you is out there wondering, hey, are we ever going to show up? Hey, what if today is the day you finally stop playing small? What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream about is the choice to move? Stay with me, because this isn't just another motivational pep talk. This might be the conversation that flips your entire life around. Let's dive in. You know, sometimes life isn't about making 100 little changes. Sometimes it's just one bold move that flips your entire world upside down in a good way. Think about it. Remember the first time you tried something scary? It's like asking someone out, quitting that boring job, or moving to a new city. Your hands were probably shaking, your heart was racing, but you did it anyway. In that moment, it changed everything. Imagine if you dared to take that one bold step right now. What if you finally started that side hustle you've been dreaming about? Or signed up for that class you've been avoiding? You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a little bit of courage. Life doesn't reward perfection. It rewards action. And sometimes, the scariest step is the one that sets you free. The thing about bold moves is that they create ripple effects. One brave decision often sparks another, and before you know it, you've built momentum. Think about the stories we admire, the entrepreneurs who built empires, the athletes who broke records, the artists who created masterpieces. They all started with one bold move. They didn't wait for all the lights to turn green. They just went. Here is a wild thought. What if the version of you that you've been pretending to be is uneven close to who you were meant to become? Crazy, right? Most people live their whole lives stuck in a role, wearing a costume that doesn't fit, just because it's comfortable. But comfort zones are like old couches. Sure, they're cozy, but stay there too long and you'll sink right in. Becoming who you were meant to be means peeling off those layers you put on to please other people. It's saying, hey, maybe I'm not the quiet one. Maybe I'm not the failure. Maybe I'm the person who gets back up. You know, like those action movie characters who walk away from explosions without looking back. Yeah, that could be you. When you step into who you really are, things start to shift. People notice. Opportunities show up. Suddenly, you're not chasing life. Life starts chasing you. And all it took was daring to be yourself. The people around you will feel the difference. Some will cheer you on. Some will walk away. Let them. The people who truly belong in your story will not be threatened by your growth. They'll celebrate it. They'll grow with you. That's when you know you're becoming who you were always meant to be. Let's be honest. Comfort zones are the sneakiest traps. They look like warm, safe places. But really, they're just cleverly disguised prisons. They tell you, hey, just stay here. It's fine. It's safe. Nothing bad will happen. But you know what else won't happen? Growth. Success. Freedom. None of those things hang out in your comfort zone. Think of your comfort zone like a small fishbowl. The longer you stay, the more you convince yourself that's all there is. But life is the ocean. Yeah, the ocean has waves and storms, but it also has space. Room to grow. Room to breathe. Breaking free is like jumping out of that fishbowl. Scary? It's for sure. Necessary? Absolutely. Imagine what you could do if you stopped playing small. Imagine what you could become if you stopped telling yourself, I can't. There's a strange thing about comfort. It can make us forget we're stuck. The days blend together, the dreams start to fade, and we tell ourselves, maybe I'm just not meant for more. But you are. You've always been, and deep down you know it. That whisper that says, there's more for you. Listen to it. It's not lying to you. Here's a little secret most. People think change is this long, complicated process. It's like you need a 5-year plan, vision boards, a team of life coaches, and maybe a magic wand. But sometimes change is just one decision away. It's like the hidden rewards of facing your fears and choosing growth in at a fork in the road. One path is the same old routine, comfortable, predictable, but kind of boring. The other path? Yeah, it's got some fog, some unknowns, maybe even a dragon or two. But that's where the magic happens. What if you made that decision today? To get up an hour earlier, to finally have that tough conversation, to hit publish on that blog you've been hiding. One decision. That's it. And hey, if dragons show up, at least you'll have a cool story to tell. Decisions shape our lives more than circumstances. Every success story you admire is really just a chain of small, brave decisions. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You just need to choose differently today. And when tomorrow comes, you choose again. One decision at a time, that's how you build a life you love. Let's be real. Fear doesn't just pop up when you're about to do something dangerous. Fear shows up when you're about to do something meaningful. Isn't that funny? It's like fear is that annoying friend who only shows up when you're about to level up. But here's the twist. Facing your fears isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward, even though you're scared. You don't need to feel brave to start. You just need to start. Bravery shows up along the way. And you know what's waiting on the other side of fear? Freedom, confidence, growth. But also, and this is the part no one tells you, joy. Pure joy from knowing you didn't let fear boss you around. Think about this. The moments you're most proud of, they usually start with you being scared out of your mind. But you did it anyway. So maybe it's time to stop running from your fears and start running toward your future. You'll notice something magical when you start stepping toward your fears. Fear shrinks. It's loud at first, but every step you take weakens its grip. You build proof that you can handle it, and that proof stacks up until fear stops being a wall and starts being just another door to walk through. So what if you dared to change? What if you stopped waiting for the right time and realized that time is already ticking? What if the version of you that you dream about, the stronger, bolder, happier you, isn't some distant fantasy? What if it's just on the other side of one choice? You see, change isn't for those people. It's not reserved for the lucky ones. It's for anyone who's willing to say, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying stuck. I'm moving. I'm growing. I'm becoming. Don't wait until life forces you to change. Choose it. Dare to change before you're ready, before you're confident, before it makes sense. Because here's the truth: waiting won't save you. Comfort won't grow you. Fear won't stop you. You can decide to move anyway. The life you want is waiting for you to say yes. Not a perfect yes. It's not a fearless yes. Just a willing yes. So, what if you dared to change? Maybe, just maybe, you'd finally start living